map, don't mind it that much. We've
Zing's
seen some
now
very
over on the
successful breaches.
Yoru.
We saw what Crazy Guy was able to do.
Okay.
Just yesterday playing the breach.
Karen on the
Can be very strong on Sunset. I think I like it a lot more than Abyss, but the Cash also did kind of win me over a little bit with their last performance there. It was looking a lot cleaner, a lot more practice and prepped. So we'll see if he can be a difference maker for Fnatic on a map that they typically don't like to play on. For Gen G, staring down the barrel of elimination. If they can't close out their pick, that'll be it. Their SVL run done and dusted. They'll be off on a break until the Pacific season starts proper. Let's go ahead and get into this one and see if we can make it the distance all the way to that final map.
This is SVL, powered by Google.
Okay, this could be the final map
we
of the day.
mentioned Gen G's comp, of course, them also bringing out fresh here at the SVL. We are seeing that your return for Zinx. You've showed it a little bit on the Pearl as well whenever they played this combo of duelists.
One of their weakest maps in the pool.
So I'm excited to see how much space he can help create alongside Texture. As Gen G starts on the attack, 4-man push all the way through B main. Just gonna go for a quick execute. They don't really see anything to stop him just yet.
Camera is still set. It's just gonna be the clone spotted there. On the reveal, shock darts at the ready, but out the air, stunned up, and Ash is able to collect the kill. Lokia eating some damage, but Zinx is board position here in Boba.
Okay,
able to find one, but Cash does answer back. So player advantage still in the hands of Gen G. And Ag to try to see if they can clutch this one out. Crashies has been huge for them in the pistols, but this time Texture will be able to take him down nice and early.
Sure.
Blind out, Vakash not ready.
Nice from Ash.
Into the corner. It's going to be a 3K for him. Gen G get their first pistol of the series.
I love that Zinx pushes out of the smoke as soon as he hears footsteps coming in, trying to stop them at Boba. You already had the numbers advantage taking over the site, so you think, why not? I'll make sure I delay them even further. Make them second guess themselves. He, in fact, gets a kill himself. So, when it's all said and done, pays off quite well for Gen G as they secure this pistol. And we're going to see if Fnatic is going to have to be a little bit concerned about these easy entries onto the site.
Triple stack to try to get a crunch potentially here at A. Speed cage down off the rip. Caron trying to get the cam set up, but does quickly immediately get
While he goes on A main for Fnatic.
At the same time, just stealing away an orb and B main.
And so we're just going to see Fnatic hold these forward positions on the extremities of the map, but Gen G saying, well, we're going to try to make sure that we have overall good coverage in mid so we can go either place once you get some information.
Which consideration do you give to this box here in main? Just kind of looking at it.
I mean, if you're planning on going to the site, surely, yeah, he's wary of it.
No, Zing seems like he's an idea of Alpha's position.
Now, he's just going to be holding off. As the slow creep up comes in, Prowler for the check. Devere getting spotted. Texture sliding across and not able to find the kill. Weapon can't be recovered. So here, just backpedaling here.
Phantom to be recovered.
Tucked around the corner.
Aaron picks it up.
Lokia trying to find that elimination, but he cannot.
Thanks. He's got to do a full clear of this box.
Clears the camera. Now the push out. Headshot. Finds a good amount of damage, but Zinx will be able to steady it, so comes up with the goods.
Steadies the aim. Finds Alpha.
Quick little stun there from Vakash, not really catching on to the players of Gen G who continue to scale forward into the site. Kayak there around the back of the boxes, able to find one, finding two. Lokia able to find the shutdown, but Severe gets the intercept on Zinx.
How is he still lurking around this site getting another kill?
The Lokia Valorant now to try to do it all. Guardian going to be picked up by Crashies. Lokia finding maybe a decent timing, but being watched for.
Okay, Lokia.
And he hits the reset to take them both down. Gen G able to avoid a catastrophe, but only just.
Yeah, barely, but who would you rather have to do it other than your new IGL? Lokia comes back into the fold and makes sure they keep chugging forward after what could have been a train wreck round.
Second kill is nasty.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Clean one. Stays focused and locked in.
How much of a celebration, though?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to think about the next round. The teammates do the celebration for him.
Texture dead. Severe just holding
Okay.
down this angle
Severe finds
once
texture.
more. TP forward, Zinx trying to see if he can catch a stray headshot onto the enemy Omen, but Severe is well and truly out of there. Khan now going to be rerouted.
Some footsteps himself coming through Boba.
Crash is going to be sending the drone. Delaying it on the wall, but then I don't think he actually ends up getting the spot here, and Karen cannot win the fight, so Crashy's surviving with 60 HP. Now a player advantage for Fnatic to try to deny this bonus conversion.
Yeah, Crashes, I believe, tried to send it over the wall. Maybe might have gotten even a tag as we heard the blink, but either way, they've now routed him as Gen G scrambling to try to get to the other side, but they just cannot find an opening.
Just outdone at every twist and turn here in round 3. Ash with the Phantom.
Give me a
He
second,
wants to
guys.
just try to hold
Can you
on to this,
quickly
but
do something?
Fnatic, they just go hunting pretty deep here. Crashy's set out wide angle directly on the left-hand side, and Ash, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to read it.
30
Yeah, this is a
seconds
tough
left.
one. His eyes are trained on B main. Yeah, doesn't even think about it. Crashies, nice and calm. Gets the headshot to clean things up with a 3K. A very, very successful buy round, carrying over 4 of their weapons, stopping Gen G from a bonus conversion.
A really solid anti-bonus now going into the full purchase. Fnatic are going to be able to tie this up. Gen G can find their footing a bit more here. See, wow, pixel angle. Kayak come up with that kill.
Nice, boys.
Okay,
You know,
sorry.
on the opening day,
had
it did
to-
feel like Fnatic just
I
kind
had
of
to do
having a
something
little bit
real
of
quick.
fun, getting used to playing with
Okay,
Severe
now
and
we are locked
Crash's
in. Now
eyes
we are locked
yelling,
in.
and now it really does feel like they're coming into another new team on their own.
Really, both kind of getting bogged there. And Severe
Severe finds
should be able
Ash.
to find that kill.
Oh, he's out of there as well. You love to see it.
Yeah, scot-free. Other than the damage suffered. So ult committed just to save his life. Overall, going to be very worth. Market door does get shut at the same time. Alpha playing a pixel angle. Zinx, ooh, is about to walk into it. Still has the camera set up in the corner though. Use that to try to watch Crashy's back as
Oh, texture.
going
Very, very
forward into
ambitious.
market and into mid, and that's texture dead.
Yeah, there wasn't really much util to cover him, but he just needed to make something happen for his team. Unfortunately, the only space they actually get is from Zinx, and he gets spotted as well. Crashy's still
Crashy
aware of the
finds
possibility
Zinx
of
as
that
well.
lurk since there was no other future sign on the A side.
Well, for lock-in, Karan, nothing more to do. Just try
Okay,
to
they're just
drift
gonna
away
save.
and hold on to these weapons, but got a lot of players on Fnatic that can afford a rebuy, and one of the enemies already has their ultimate, so there's not too much disadvantages to trying to hunt this.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, honestly, it might not be a terrible idea for Crashies. Just go for it, right? If you die, you still get your own ultimate. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but for now, not getting too whimsical. Fnatic will keep things calm, make sure they get all 5 players onward to the next round.
10 seconds
It's actually
left.
going to be Kayak looking for something. Crashies also starts charging forward once they know for sure that the round is going to end.
My ult is ready.
Just grabbing the orbs, and now the Hunter's Fury online. Vikash gets 2 away from the Rolling Thunder. The round will end. Fnatic tie it up at 2-2. Gen G starting to look like they're still scratching their heads, not figuring out Fnatic from that first map.
And I mean, plays like these, it really just starts to dig deep into the pocket. Severe catching them completely off guard. And he makes the escape as well. And you get picked off by these kind of small aggression plays on either part of the map. When
Okay.
you're playing on the attack
Already
side,
10
you
from
start to get
Genji.
scared on your next
Coach
default
is
because you're like,
not
well,
happy
where
what
could they
the
push out of
team is
this
doing.
time? So the coaching staff of Gen G will call a timeout, kind of clear the air a little bit for the players.
Yeah, they needed. That's just not in the game at the moment. Some interesting decision making, let's say. Attempts at hero plays that just never even get off the ground.
A fan here to have a chance to brush Alphair's beard. I guess he's always been curious about Alphair's beard. Came all the way from outside of Seoul. Well, you're definitely at least watching Alphair.
Well, now
play on
Alpha
stage.
has to let him do it.
Yeah, he has to. I mean, come on, he's driven all the way over. We've even got a new Valorant player, only been playing for a couple months now. Well, welcome. And now the timeout over. Gen G not
Okay,
going to have
let's
the
see what
ability to buy up, so
Gen G
just
has
2
in
rifles
response.
carried over to
Okay,
combat
the rifle. Well, the
the
rifles
defense of
hand over
Fnatic,
to
who
texture.
does have the Hunter's Fury online.
Thrifty gonna be able to get this one through. Nightfall is there. Now though, Karan left to his own devices over here on this A side of the map. Severe has been holding down Alley.
Severe is watching this.
Yeah, but there's just been no movement on A. Severe probably
Karan,
wondering. Yeah, and he gets a
good
little
for it,
curious, starts to
okay.
move. That's when he gets picked off.
Great shot from Karan, and that's
And
actually
now
going to be
it's
drawing attention. But
Raccoon,
Gen G
Kayak,
saying, no, no,
and
no, let's not rotate to that
Hecatch
side of the map. Let's keep pushing
Crashies
towards
is pushing
B.
out mid
Needs
as
to
well.
linger here.
They take too long though.
Yeah.
Severe
That's
Fnatic will
Alpha.
figure it out.
Crashies now going to be
And
spotted by
Crashies
the
gets
camera.
spotted in mid.
Good position there as Shock Dart will
Shock Dart
clear
just
out the
to break the
tripwire.
trip.
It's a heads up play just in case you want to go for the flank.
Face your fear!
Okay, Cam gets
Ball going
broken.
across, gets the hit. Just some spam here, trying to find any random kills that they can get. Ultimately though, Fnatic coming up empty-handed as Gen G gets the spike planted.
Gen G now looking to hold positions. It's not bad. They have numbers advantage as well. The
Okay,
aftershock
Ash,
will push
nice
the Omen
TP.
out.
Gets
Drops
stunned
down
though.
behind Flower Pot before he gets spotted
see.
here. The scale forward coming
Wow.
in though. And Kayak is able to
Kayak.
find himself a third. Make
Okay,
sure Karan,
Karan
however, answering back.
stabilizes.
The 1v2
Okay,
and
Texture.
Alpha will get dropped.
Okay,
Timeout
here we
call
go.
works a treat. It's Gen G able to go ahead and reestablish the lead by 1.
Kayak did so much there. I'm kind of almost flabbergasted that Fnatic wasn't able to still push through off the back of that. Just charges forward, finds 3, even helps clear out behind the flower pot. And yet, the crossfire, the post-plant positions are too good. And it just starts with that heavy focus on the B side. Slow lurk on A. Spreads
Well,
Fnatic
I'm happy
thin,
that
but
the
yeah,
3 players he
I mean,
found were
once
not the
you're
ones
able
with
to
the
Really
rifles.
just hold your angles, play together. Gen G will still shine. It's still got amazing individual players.
Karan maybe coming alive a bit. He's widely absent on that first map. Looks like he's getting some of that fragging prowess back. As once again, Gen G clustered to try to hit this B site, but Fnatic is already making this call.
Yeah, I mean,
Whoa.
What
Crashies
is this for Crashies? I mean, yeah, he's
can't
just
push so far ahead. Just no
There's
movement
4
on
people
A.
here.
Wants to get prepared for this one.
Crashies is just very
there
close
they
by
are.
mid.
Kayak now getting ready to be on the angle, but the dimensional drift has come in.
Okay,
Doesn't quite
Zinx
see Vikash, but
spots
since
3.
the fault line, they'll obviously get an
They're
idea
still
of this.
going.
Oh, they're
Kayak
all bogged
Kayak
up.
finds
Striking
Texture
behind one
and
for the
Alpha gets
reveal
luckier
as
with
they
the
are just getting
review.
mowed down. It is
Oh,
absolute
wow.
devastation. A Google play flawless, and the call from Crashies is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, and this might just be a continuation of Haven, where Crashies just says, I don't think you guys are really looking to work the entire map for the whole round. You guys just make up your mind and strike. I don't see you crossing in mid. I don't hear you continuing on towards the A side. So I'm going to call everyone over, and I'll be the one to make the decision if you call off the attack. Oh, okay, well that's how it started. That does feel a little bit unfair, but either way, the prep was there. Gen G just walked right into the trap. So now they want to switch up the tempo, try to
Now
pressure the
they're
other side.
Looking for the pass hit, but
A.
Kayak is here around the corner.
Okay,
Hunter's
Hunter's
Fury
Fury
coming in.
comes in from
Crashies able to
Crashies.
find
Oh,
damage.
wow.
3 players tagged up.
Tag 3.
As Cage gets
Doesn't
popped,
get a
Severe
kill
just
though.
disrespects that and pushes right into the
Severe,
center.
what?
Finds a timing shot on the Lakia.
Kayak gets one on the
Oh.
swing as well. The relay boat to hold them off, and Gen G just cannot move forward.
Completely contained. Nash at 20. Recovers a stinger. Severe here within the smoke. Even if they 1, 2,
Severe?
3 go, he is still going to be favored.
Wait, he
Gets the kill
got
there.
2.
Karan able to find one in response, but he is now all alone. Sheriff, a stinger, and Crashies on a flank. Make contact with each other.
Okay.
Karan will lose the fight. Fnatic back into the driver's seat. Now 4-3.
A really, really well prepped round this time. They already started with 3 on the A side, so Crashies just staying 1 step ahead of Lakia on these round-around calls.
Hello,
Severe
and,
continues to
welcome
be
back.
a menace, just a timing attack. Perhaps a little bit off the mini-map with the help of his teammates, but either way, the double through the smoke there as well. It's really shut down any last inch of hope.
Nice. Good job, boys. Good aim.
Maybe Fnatic should be interested in a 6-man roster.
It's working wonders. Kayak 10-3 now has his operator, or continues with his operator rather.
Flash gets the hit, but slides away. Won't reveal onto 1. No spot of the Cypher quite yet, but you roughly know where Alpha's going to be. As Severe, he's
Okay.
done it
Wow,
again.
Severe.
He's done it again!
Yeah, through tiles for free. Not a single check from Charon. Just this mid area of the map, and just so we're clear, the attackers are supposed to have a bit of an advantage to attack that in the beginning of the round, but Gen G is letting it slip away.
And Zinx wants to try to make it across and maybe see if this Omen is still here, but he's got Crashies has just been, with regularity, pushing down in mid. TP in the main, Texture
Crashies
finding
gets
that.
one,
Crashies
gets two.
Gets two.
Lakia
Lakia
now.
be able to get the kill onto the enemy Omen, but
Shows the C's. Doesn't catch onto
more to be
Alpha.
found.
But
I have no
Crashies.
idea that Crashes is wrapped
What a
around
fault
the
line
tiles.
from
Prowler
Vekash.
is smart, finds Vekash here.
Oh,
There's
Lakia.
Flash.
Finds Vekash, but
On the
Crashies is
Texture,
a
so no way
trade.
for him to try to
Hello,
provide any reinforcements.
one.
He's alone in a 1v3.
Smiling
30
one?
seconds left.
It's a lot of
Pull
L's.
back around the corner, needing to wait 25 more seconds unless they're going to call for him to actually try to play this out. But now he's got the op set up. Kayak dialed in on the angle. Back away.
Hello, hello.
Finds the first, but nothing more to be done. The time is gone.
10 seconds left.
And it's just a matter of time whether Crashies actually gets the backstab on Texture or not. Relay bolt being used, so now Crashies knows he's somewhere around here.
Wow,
Finds him,
okay,
Texture
Crashies
completely unaware.
4K'ing
Crashies
around.
running laps around these guys, and if the players aren't talking about how to play that mid area of the map, surely the Gen G coaching staff has to use another timeout. I mean, they're just getting wrecked. No control over this one.
Oh, they are just running around like headless chickens at the moment.
Yeah, the one hope is they finally did get destroyed by Crashies right next to that box. So hopefully they can start thinking, oh, okay, it all makes sense now. You've been taking this space forward. That's what we got to watch out for. But on another eco, Gen G just going to look for another fast stack and hope that it works out off the back of the Neon Ultimate.
Takes out the stun. A little bit of spam there from Vekash.
Gen G feels like they're just running it
Some
down.
damage through, but not finding a kill.
Hoping that they'll get
Oh,
some
Texture, and he
Oh,
just
Alpha.
cannot catch a break.
Sees him start sprinting, gets him, he's still good for more, just stops at 2.
Alpha's
Oh,
just
Ash
disgusting
finds
with it right
Vekash.
there. As now the Rolling Thunder playing off of that. Relay bolt into the back.
Ash.
Catches a nice shot. Finds a kill on a Kayak.
Oh.
Lakia cannot get the
Spike
Stinger
down A.
across the line. So now the
Severe
spike
is
there in their
one.
hands, a recovered weapon.
he-
Ash finding the first,
Okay, Severe a bit.
but Crashies just scoops up,
Okay,
The op
Crashies
catches a glimpse, takes the shot, puts him 6 feet under.
It almost feels like this is just an extension of the Boaster Crashies storyline where Boaster purposely steps away to give Crashies a chance to rise even brighter in the spotlight because he's doing it all this tournament. He's fragging, he's providing util, he's calling, he's offing.
Crashies, what a
And
tournament.
honestly, everyone has really come alive compared to the
This
open
might be
game
one of the
for Fnatic, kind
heaviest we've
reminding
seen
us
Crashies
why they were
frag
runners
out.
up at Champions.
I mean,
And
this
And
is
he's
insane right now.
IGLing.
He looks so well prepared, and Gen G just looks the complete opposite. Here's Severe once
Severe,
again.
wow,
Texture
another
just,
close kill into Texture.
I mean, he's going in by himself.
Texture feels like he's
Honestly,
just
it's
rage
reminding me
pushing.
of how they
like
started
he
playing
lost
at
his
the
mind,
playoffs of
he's just
Masters
running it
Toronto,
down
where
on
things
Neon,
just stopped working out
alone.
and they're just charging forward. Texture desperately trying to get kills, and it's just not coming on the scoreboard.
Do you remember who that was against?
Was-
Fnatic.
Oh, you're right. That's when it started falling apart. I only really remember the Wolves match.
They
but
had the
Yes,
lead, and
you're
then
right.
well, we
Yep.
did have the tech pause. So the
Yep.
power went out,
Yeah.
and then
Yep.
they came back, and then they just got absolutely bodied.
Yep, that's what we were
Oh,
talking about
Karen.
earlier. You are
Okay.
correct. Well, there's something. There's something about this matchup.
They've always dropped a map to Fnatic in their wins,
Sure. It's always
But-
been a close match.
but widely they've looked a lot stronger than this. I mean, they look stronger even just in the last couple days of play. This is just a very offset Gen G at the moment. Need to have a bit of a mental reset, it would seem. Kayak looking for a timing shot. Quickly back
30
pedals.
seconds left.
Doesn't buy into the clone. So plant can come through.
Okay,
He is
Fnatic
down to 5.
plan down.
Charon has to be the
They'll
playmaker,
get
but
down
he's
to
going to take
5.
a safe route, which doesn't really give him a good timing. He will hopefully arrive, maybe not even in time.
Slow creeping. Worried about that tiles.
Karen is so late to
Case,
this.
but Zink's going to be
Okay.
forced away.
He'll be
Backpedals
here.
here. Over towards the side. Avoids an op shot. Recon finding a ping. Fastlane now going to be set up.
So
Zinx
much
is trying to
U2, so
swing into
difficult
this
to
one
navigate.
to catch them by
Wow,
surprise.
and Severe gets 3.
There is nothing more to be
Oh,
done.
wow, okay.
Wrapped up with a bow as Charon falls.
Securing the lead at the half
Fnatic
now.
are looking to
7
speed
to
run
3.
through Gen G and into the grand finals versus T1.
As someone who generally loves watching Fnatic play, it's fascinating just how much they've come online in the past couple of days. And they are playing so well, but at the same time, I mean, Gen G, this is your pick. Surely you have a bit more in the strat book than this. They're starting to just lose all confidence. I mean, even Charon saying, all right, I'm going to wrap all the way back to spawn because we've lost control of mid. You're already down in numbers, my guy. You got to be the difference maker, and that's going to
Yeah,
call for the
timeout
second
now.
timeout.
Oh,
Both
second timeout
used
from
in
Gen
the first
G.
half by Gen G.
Rough. Very rough.
It's just been brutal. And only 3 rounds at the moment.
Yeah.
And with Fnatic, the way that they're frying, economy, the way that it's just not been able to
Seems
build
like
up, it
Texture has
feels
a
like
bit
this
of a
is
hit loss there.
almost
the
guaranteed a
past
9-3.
few rounds,
Perhaps
just kinda
Gen G can
ran
find another
down.
conversion off the timeout like they did
kinda
before,
alone.
but
And was dying.
this is your attacker's side of Sunset.
Yeah.
Should be seeing a bit more oomph here.
Oh, we absolutely should. And again, even just considering, I mean, Fnatic, of course, proven in 2025 specifically, especially, again, world-class players individually, but Gen G, their roster isn't no slouch. You've still got Texture, one of the best duelists the Pacific has to offer. You still got Charon, of course, the incredible super rookie that showed up on the scene in 2024. And right now, it does not feel, it almost feels like this is one of the most one-sided games we've had at SVL.
No, it really does feel that way.
Definitely feels very one-sided.
Now,
Because
it
2
starts
of
off
3,
the same, but the
2 out of
difference
3 of
is
Gen
Ash
G's rounds
trying
were
to take
the
control
pistol
of
and
mid.
the
They're making sure they
anti-eco.
keep
And they
tabs on
almost
tiles
lost
in
the
mid.
anti-eco.
So this was never meant to be a full commitment to the A
Slakia
side.
just
You want to see
saving
how
them,
Fnatic
pure
has been
heroics.
reacting so they can try to recover the last 2 rounds of the half.
Kayak continuing
Kayak
to be a
again.
thorn in their side to shut
Texture,
down
another
Texture.
first death. I mean, this time he
It feels
didn't like
across all
run
of these
in
rounds, I
and
think
die,
Texture
but
has maybe been alive
I feel like he's
like
dying that
twice
elbow
when the spike got planted.
area
Yeah,
a lot.
I mean, he has been just getting bodied at the front, and this
No.
time Charon
Does
doesn't
Charon
seem to
see
be
this
considering the
coming?
box. In B main,
No.
not at all. Alpha finds a timing right to the
Just
side
about
of the
to say,
dome.
Zinx has spotted Alpha playing there before, but
Ash
Charon
has
hasn't.
done his job, trying to
yes.
keep control of tiles, but everything else is falling apart.
Trying a
Do it
timing
again.
shot from Kayak. And
Severe
Sevier finds Ash.
catching him, trying to advance forward.
This is
in the top
very
mid.
rough.
So a 2v5, just one Phantom in hand.
Remember,
Trying to
if
turn the
Gen G
tides of this
loses
round.
this map, they're
Kayak
out. They are
expecting
gone.
a push, expecting a peak. Can you just push like this, unassisted? Maybe Lakia will be able to find the kill with
Okay.
that stinger, but ooh, swings out the slide forward, trying to go for
okay. Kayak
a no-scope shot.
dies. Okay,
So
Lakia
Flick,
picks up
Severe
the ult,
taken
gets
down.
one more.
The Fuse, however, being stuck, sees the jump peak, and
Okay.
Alpha sees an opportunity.
Alpha gets
The
Lakia.
Fuse is in.
That's
8
8-3.
rounds now for Fnatic. Another bye to come
This
through
is starting
for
to
Gen G,
feel
but
a bit
8-4.
over.
that is the best scoreline they can hope to see.
Yeah, and I really hope, especially since this is the offseason, and also for any people who are watching, maybe trying to learn from it, especially at a team perspective, the overall mid-play from Ash, the problem isn't the play. Obviously, he gets a little bit timing, he's not keeping his eye on the door, but I hope these are the moments where the Gen G players don't suddenly say, okay, it's not working out, we gotta give up on this. You gotta just say, all right, we made a couple minor mistakes, but
Okay,
the overall
here comes
flow,
a
we gotta
full
make sure we
buy
build
round.
on that instead of back away and shy into our
Last
own little
round and a
corner.
half. And they make this 8-4.
Fault line going out. Hunter's Fury opened up. Like that early as Kayak
Oh, and
just
the
charges
Hunter's
down into
Fury
tiles.
tiles
Backpedaling here
play.
around the corner. Severe not too far away, but
Okay,
Ash does manage to
Ash,
find
you do
one.
find
Alpha now.
Kayak.
Frantically back.
Alpha
backing off.
now gets out.
Severe just
Crashies
teleporting out to
finds
safety. Seems able to
Charon.
find
Okay,
two as the Cash and
Zinx.
Crashies both get eliminated.
Player standing.
Okay, and
they
you find
actually do note the
Seviers look
teleport
as
spot.
well.
So Gen G,
Big.
the most signs
Alpha
of life
in a
that we've
1v3.
seen since the first 2 rounds. They're looking like they're going to be able to get this one over the line and find that 4th
Alpha
round
not quite
win.
getting the
Yeah,
read
Fnatic
here.
a bit overconfident in that mid-fight. Thought they had them absolutely cornered, and that's perhaps when you have to watch out the most against the Tiger.
Spike planted.
NG trying to keep their hopes
Okay,
alive, going for a
Zings.
4th round win.
Alfia a world away, starting to rotate now. Dimensional drift.
Does see him.
Should have gotten a spot. Make his exit.
Okay, and he
Snaps
TP's
back over
back.
to Ali.
Now, Genji,
Make
you want to
Alpha
be
think
careful
twice
here.
about
This is Alfia, and your
where you could possibly
HP
be.
isn't great.
Go up, double up on the angle here.
Okay, seems like all
Down,
3 are
shots
here.
flying through, and Alpha
Nice.
will be taken out of
Okay,
this
they do get
equation.
4 at
So
the half.
8-4 at the half. Fnatic feels like they're really only just a pistol win away from taking this 2-0.
Yeah, you got the pistol. You consider the momentum they've had.
Yeah, it feels
I
like...
think we might be
feels like
saying
this
goodbye
is-
to Gen-G at the SVL, but hey,
Okay,
they at
if
least
Gen-G
get the
win the
last round of
pistol,
the half, put a little
I
bit of a
believe.
stop, a little bit of a
I believe
pause
there's a shot.
against Fnatic's rampage here, and see if they can try to get us to a 3rd map, deliver another show for the home crowd.
피스톨 땁시다.
Texture just saying, let's get the...
Okay, halftime. 8-4 at the half. Fnatic with the advantage. Why is VOR so frustratingly slow to update sometimes? To root for the casters or to get Razer mouse. See, I wouldn't root for Achilles. He stole my line yesterday. Now I'm not accusing him of watching my stream on live, but I might be doing that. Crashies, what do you call it?
the
Banner.
TV, so they were hoping they could get a new mouse for their new workplace.
This is Digital Media City.
Okay, here we go.
One of the major
Big
television
pistol.
networks have studios nearby.
Genji kinda need this
There's
one.
a kayak.
Okay, Haunt
Revealed here by the haunt.
reviews kayak and
The stack from Gen-G.
kinda pushes
Everybody on this B side of the
Fnatic
map.
back.
Market door's already shut.
Okay, yeah, pushing them into
They're gonna
B.
break
There's
it.
4 people
Gen-G
from
now
Genji
kind of
on
has to
B.
scramble.
Severe contained for the moment.
Okay.
Relay bolt to try to force it
Nice
back. They really wanna
paranoia
try to
from
flush this
Severe.
moment
Allows
out
him
of
to
the
get
build,
it
be able to
out.
reroute him.
Oh,
Karan on the peak, able to find
Crashies.
1 kill, but Lockya and Ash will
Okay,
take it down. Texture Karan get involved.
3v2 now.
Interrupt the plant. It's now a
Severe
2v3.
gets back into
Alpha and Severe to
8B
try to
main.
see if they can turn the tides of this and take that one of those
Zinx
final steps
gets the kill.
towards the grand finals, but now it's all on Alpha's shoulders.
I want to give those 1v1s.
Okay. it's
Grabs
bomb.
it. And he's just going to be hightailing it across
Alright,
the map.
sprinting.
All right. Nice attempt.
Oh,
Can Karan get
Hold
there?
on, Karan.
Karan. Here's him running, and
Okay,
yes, will in
nice
fact be
from
able
Genji.
to intercept.
A
So
lifeline.
pistol goes the way of Gen-G. 3 rounds separating. Can they build on that momentum? We saw the Antico at the start of this map was very rough,
Yes.
so they need to be cautious about that again.
Yeah, I thought this was pretty much actually in the bag for Fnatic as they forced Gen-G to scramble and scatter apart, but perhaps they just thought there were
Oh,
less
picture.
people on the site. Maybe they
Pretty
thought they
rough
found
shots.
everybody because they start trying to stick the plant. And that gives an opening for Gen-G. Gen-G, despite getting a bit beaten down in the first half, not a team to let that opportunity slip away.
Just Alpha with a Sheriff.
Okay, this time
Over the
4
course here,
people
Zinx
for
tapping
Genji
that
on the
orb,
A
trying
side.
to see if he gets a rise out of
Very interesting.
enemy team here, but
They seem to be playing in very heavy
holding back,
stats.
classic in hand, not risking going for the swing.
And just an orb secured by Crashies on the other side of the map. So Fnatic, at least taking all the passive benefits they can get. Alpha here on his own.
Double stack this
Alpha,
angle.
okay.
Zinx will
Zinx
take
finds
the
it.
kill. Spot out on the 1 as well.
Yeah, they spot kayak.
So that's a pretty good indication that it should overall be on the B side, right? A little bit of a mid push, extra members all the way
Just
back.
Texture holding A main
Down
now.
mid, but still towards the left side of the map. So Gen-G holding
Okay,
comfortably.
nice
Zinx,
Zinx from
another
Zinx.
kill right through the corner. That's 3 for him in this round against Kayak.
Spot on Severe, nothing more to be done. Cash will see if he can maybe stop it from being a flawless, but swoop
Okay,
out and he
Vic
does.
Hutch
Very nice
does
shot to the classic.
prevent the flawless.
Textures there on
Drops the
alert out
Guardian.
from Tiles, so this time the anti-eco a hell of a lot cleaner for Gen G. 2 away from tying this up.
Okay, they do
Potentially
lose
gaining
one
the lead,
gun.
but see how they fare going into the bonus.
Yeah, once the anti-bonus starts coming out from Fnatic, I'm very curious how they start to play the middle of this map. It's already a stark contrast to Gen G's tendencies in the first half of the map, where there's always been a little bit of focus, a little bit of control in mid, at least until that first contact.
A weapon of some sorts in everybody's hands here. No pistols. Bucky for
Okay,
Lakia.
Nokia just buying into a Bucky.
Just gonna be maybe pushing forward.
Fnatic here
Here
exploring.
alongside Zinx. Grabs the orb to start.
Kinda defaulted with a
Prowler to check.
2-1-2.
Spot on a 1.
But kinda just leaves Alpha in mid now and group up
Hear the
towards A.
gunfire, so they know people are close. Lakia just gonna back away, try to use these corners to his advantage.
Okay, Vekach
Gate crash set up.
going towards mid
Comes
to
in,
send it
quick
in a
clear,
front
Zinx
line.
making his exit.
Forces Ziggs to
Small bait
TP.
though.
Oh, but the Bucky here should
All
be
for
very,
Lakia.
very strong.
Kept at it, turns
Flash,
the flash.
dodges.
Oh, right in the midsection of
Ooh.
Kayak, but not going to be able to find the
Okay,
kill.
knocks
Puts him at
Kayak
30.
down to 30.
Just a bit off.
Aimed
Alpha.
a bit higher, I think he got
Uh-oh.
a kill.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Ash, gotta be so relieved. And just slide away.
Now, because of what Alpha did in
Fnatic
mid,
still
actually
leaning
makes
towards A.
Texture rotate back
And
towards
you know you have
B
the overall
side.
numbers advantage. Not everyone has rotated out of B just yet because Alpha obviously caught sight of Ash. He continues to pressure him
okay.
within
30
market,
seconds left.
and that
And now
should
Texture-
overall. Oh, they want to make sure.
They
They're
are
sending a full fake.
very.
I mean, yeah, he's really
Yeah,
trying to
just
sell this
full
one. Zinx
faking this.
still staying stagnant
Okay,
on that A
Crashies.
side of the map.
A
Staring
solo
it towards
fake
Alley,
here.
however. As Crashies is
Wait,
just
hold on.
walking
He's gonna
through
walk up.
into Boba. Texture's just around the corner. Ash
Oh,
now
he catches
dead.
Ash.
10
Zinx does manage to
Zinx
find one,
finds Vic
interrupting the
Hutch.
spike
Time.
plan. The Crashies gets a
Oh,
second.
Alpha
Zinx
gets
is
the
now
kill
gone.
though.
They've got just enough time.
Oh!
Get this one through as Texture was frantically trying
Wow,
to get the
Xavier.
interrupt, but he cannot.
That was almost.
Yeah,
a
maybe
fucking-
an overcommitment by Fnatic. It doesn't matter though. At the end of the day, it works out. They had just enough people on the A site to not turn it into a complete disaster. Carries over
that
3
was
weapons
almost a
as well.
balance.
So overall, they get the round the way they wanted it. I mean, what a deep fake all the way from Crashies on the A side.
Enemy remaining.
Almost melons it, but
Yep. But that's Fnatic. They almost always melon it.
very true.
Yep.
So no bonus conversion. Gen G once again staved off Fnatic. Now going into the full buy, looking to try to see if they can hit that double-digit mark.
So starting off with another similar default from Fnatic. Take control of tiles, set up the breach to try to hit that A site first, and then they'll work the rest of the map. This time it's a fast rotate over to A to support.
There's a bold push from Alpha.
Alpha?
Is he
Timing?
timing? Oh,
Oh,
Wait.
Ash making a TP, and
Ash?
then Alpha's the one who catches the
Doesn't
timing. In
quite
fact,
realize
Texture
that
on
he
the
was
peek
there.
out from
As Xavier
Alley.
finds Texture.
Only Crashies. Severe
Oh,
trades
this
it.
is.
Kayak looking to try to
Oh,
the empty here, slots forward, but it's going to be Severe who's able to find
Sevire's
Lakia.
getting destroyed.
2v3 now. And Zinx and Karan both trying to make their way over to the A site. Spike not yet planted.
and now it'll go down in the safe spot on default. Still a 2v2 with guns up, and now back to a 3v2 in favor of Fnatic.
Bit of a high-low setup here. Not sure what the timer is remaining on Karan's camera.
Zinx has flashes.
Enemy remaining.
Oh.
Swings in and Kayak wins that fight. Zinx now on the
Oh,
approach. It's
double
not going to be
digits now
ready.
for
Severe
Fnatic.
on top of the box.
And it's gonna
Fnatic.
be a safe round for Gen G.
They take the
Very
rightful
likely to
round
be
and they
11 here
get up
for
to 10.
Fnatic.
Gen G, no timeouts to be used, by the way, so they'll just have to
Yeah, they
figure
don't
it
have
out
any
amongst the
timeouts left.
players if it continues on this way. And
Suffering in silence.
yeah, it's, again, this default, Gen G's not really doing much to punish it.
Thank you.
Fnatic's getting the round they want in the first 40 seconds. Once again, it looks like they want to try to plant that breach. Tiles.
Whoa.
Gen G gonna be looking for some thrifty magic here. Full share
Oh,
purchase. That's a
nice
great
shot
way to
from
start it.
Zinx.
Clean shot from Zinx, takes out Alpha Airs. Kayak just going to be opening the market door to try to
Okay,
instill
dimensional
some doubt
drift
here.
goes out.
Gen G scratches their heads about these movements, but Dimensional Drift
Picks up the
going
gun.
to be used. Finds one. Makes his way over, spotting Crashies.
Spots Crashies in
He's running
the
out of time.
main. TP's to
Jumps
safety.
back out to safety.
Yeah, now Fnatic might be thinking that they can use this to their advantage, try to sell that it's going to be a B hit with the Initiator and potentially the Duelist on that side. As we do see the spike now still moving towards the A side.
Okay. They're still going towards
Being
A.
reset insight just in case by Gen G.
Texture.
Not on main, it is into the cubby there, but Texture.
Okay,
Spotting out
doesn't
some of
quite
this
get the
pressure,
shot, but
shot
gets
coming
the
through.
info.
Sends out the relay bolt. Backpedals, but took a nasty bit of damage. So finds himself down to 42 health. Smoke towards streets. Zinx starting to make his way over to try to reinforce this.
Yeah, Ash is
Drone
Could
is
be a
coming in
big
the jacks.
paranoia here.
he just wants to survive on site by time.
Sends it flying. Good
Okay,
timing
nice
there.
from
Zinx
Zinx.
able to find Crashies, but quickly
Kayak,
loses his
okay,
life.
good shot from Texture.
Playing up the distracted Kayak is able to find the kill. TP up over top of the boxes. Vikash now
Nightfall comes
goes
in.
for the spike plant. Rolling Thunder's online, however, as
Oh,
Texture cut
severe.
down. Sliding across the back of sight. Shots flying. Vikash ends up getting taken
Okay,
down, as
Carol.
will Severe. Gen G pulling off the necessary thrifty. They slow down the pace from Fnatic.
I mean, this is the type of round that brings Gen G back alive. The thrifties, the aim, and then they gain their confidence.
What are they rotating for?
What?
I wonder if they're searching
There wasn't
for
there wasn't an off.
Yeah, I don't.
There's no AWP.
No, they both have rifles.
Maybe he didn't realize what Alpha had when he killed him off the rip.
Could be.
But Zinx.
I
So-
do also wonder if he was maybe even scouting for Alpha's util to try to see if they could gain a little bit more info on the post-mort state.
Not too sure. Either way, lead
30
getting
seconds
shrunk
left.
back down to 3 rounds here. Gen G still capable. Comes down to these sheriff rounds. Not pretty damn close though, but be grateful and relieved to find the round win. And I do believe that that is a timeout. Yep.
Timeout
for
from the
Fnatic.
line.
Yeah, the first one of the map, so Gen G going to be a little bit relieved as well since they get a chance to talk amongst their coaching staff. But also, you know,
Be
regardless
good
of what
for
they were
Gen G
actually
as
looking
well.
for, it was also seen on the camera that Lockheed was still talking while they were waiting for the defuse, so surely discussing things for the next round. Nice little drawing for Neon to support Texture here. Really did come into his own as a Neon player in 2025, even if he was just a step late after missing out on that train at the end of 2024. Fans coming in from Busan as well. They said their second day here for the SVL. Not sure which other day they were here for, but that's dedication.
I think it might have been yesterday.
That would make the most
I
sense.
seem
since
to
it's a
remember
weekend.
a fan from Busan.
Okay. We'll come in here for the weekend to try to celebrate Gen G. See if that can be the good luck charm. Timeout has ended. Fnatic 4 ults online, 1 away from the overdrive as well, but obviously still a couple extra rounds to go, so not exactly the best time to do a complete all-in.
Okay.
Aggressive push. Paranoia used as well, so very different default start.
There.
Prowler cleared out. Drone checking in. Nothing really to be spotted here at Alley. We'll be able to identify the trip, and Lockheed does get seen. Shock dart lopped in. Wire now gone. Alpha Air still lingering in around mid. No setup from Charon to really interrupt this, but Fnatic may be feeling like they've got enough of a rotation out, so they're going to start creeping back over in towards B.
Yeah, the question is, do they suspect Texture to be so far out? That's why Gen G feels so stable right now in the positions they're holding. The only one a little bit iffy would be Ash all alone towards Boba.
Well, then again, back to just Alpha on that lurk. Prowler doesn't see anything. Looks like Charon going to start rotating now, but clear of the haunt. Is that
30
enough for
seconds
Gen
left.
G to keep the numbers? Fault line sent, Recon getting the
Okay.
ping. The spray does a
Oh,
hair off, and
Zinx
Zinx able to find
just,
Kayak before the
Thunder.
flash connects. Hunter's Fury going through, Lockheed going to be taken down. Zinx re-peeking, finding the timing. Cash trades it back, so it's a 3v3.
Oh,
Now a
Charon.
3v2. Khan looks to
time.
try to bring this one to an end. The time is starting to dwindle once again. The safe plant is there, but
Okay,
Texture
that's the plan.
swinging in around through alley. Crashy's not watching the angle for now. Damage dealt though. Khan down to 25. Texture
Oh, Vekaj.
dialed in with the scope, but Pakash just faster.
Right there.
Gets the headshot. That makes things pretty devastating.
It's not being defused. You can see the spike.
Yep, they can
Oh,
see it.
they
They know that
know.
you're not doing it, Ash. They've got vision. Smoke set up.
Oh.
Crashy's finding, looking for it.
Oh,
Holds down at one.
Crashy.
Gets the 3K, and Fnatic move up 11 to 7.
Intentional or not, a brilliant spike plant there just to be able to catch it right at the edge. It was definitely intentional to line up with the high-low since they were able to hold the high-low angle but still see the spike. The patience from Fnatic, I mean, this just comes from experience on the big stages.
Pakash just so ready. So fast. Get the kill, and that is a heavy investment round lost for Gen G. Back to the drawing board. They have an overdrive for Texture. Whether or not he's going to be able to put it to use, completely different question.
One Zinx has been having some good kills, but it's not going to be
Oh,
this one aiming a
Alpha.
little bit too high to the top of the stairs.
Alpha faster on the draw this time around. Now the neural depth going through just to try to see what the weakest site is going to be. Prowler cleared from a deep angle. Alpha trying to open things up, and he shall.
Alpha.
One of the
Wow.
rifles now on the floor. Overdrive is popped. Texture gonna go sprinting, but he's the last one standing.
Well,
That was Kayak's overdrive.
yeah, well,
Makes
he'll
more
just,
sense.
Yeah, hunt him down.
Texture with one. Looks for the second. Can't get it. Fnatic looking to get back-to-back 13-7 wins,
Okay.
as they are now up to
Fnatic,
match
one away
point.
from eliminating Gen G from the
And no
tournament.
timeouts for Gen G. It's
nothing.
brutal. It is brutal. I mean, just gave up so much in the first half, but even here in the second, it never really feels like they have full control of the game.
No, they really haven't.
Why me always? Why always me?
Why always?
I think Buzz was feeling something similar earlier.
Yep. Well, now it's an aggressive push out from Gen G.
Ash,
Oh,
okay.
Ash.
Second looked like he wasn't going to be able to find the kill, but does eventually confirm it.
They're
Oh.
waiting for him.
Alpha, though, could maybe just swing around the back. There's no one else to cover Ash. If he just keeps backpedaling into this position, he could be screwed. Ash, however, okay, wise.
Yes.
Okay,
Very heads up, very aware.
He's back.
Goes back to safety, keeps a numbers advantage.
Alpha, not getting timinged. Lakia, able to get the jump on him. As Crashies is calling for the rotate over back towards this A site. Texture looking to hold this line, is able to find the enemy IGL.
Now it should be the round almost wrapped
Okay.
up. Yeah, Severe not even able to get that 1v1.
Gen
It's been
G, get to
1v1s
eight.
across the
4 more
board this time
chances
for
for
Fnatic.
Fnatic.
And it's all down to Vekash, who has been good, but a 1v5, that's a tall order.
Spots out the first, but Ash will find it. So a Google play flawless for Gen G. Try to instill some hope here. Get that adrenaline pumping. They still need 4 more in a row to take this into overtime.
Yeah, but the best way to start that run, hopefully, with that flawless, just overall holding a little bit of a better angle at every step of the way.
Nice, nice. Couple down.
Ash trying to get the energy rolling again for Gen G.
Overdrive neural theft, but Vikash
Okay.
1 away from the Rolling Thunder. 3 players stacked here on that corner.
It's a big
There's
trap
3
play.
players ready to fight B main.
Kayak. Line up into the corner.
Oh,
Takes a shot again, able to
Alpha
find one, but Alpha comes up with 2.
makes it
Both
even.
duelists from Gen G going to be traded out. The cost of Crashies and Kayak
Oh,
severe.
severe.
Late reaction, but actually manages to just get away scot-free. No damage going to be suffered. And Lakia will backpedal as well.
Yeah, both of them pretty thankful on that one. The gun model actually masking Lakia's push forward.
Ash now, though, lone defender here on the site. The flash over the top, the cam. Try to assist him. Fake on the TP.
So they do know that at least one is here, but they're not quite sure of the number, so it looks like they want to wait for all three to push
Okay.
into the site.
Meanwhile, Gen G keeping still over at A.
Do we see the Rolling Thunder?
Let's look at top mid. Are they actually going to rotate out? No, it's just going to be Alpha going on a bit of a walk, trying to see if he can flank.
I mean, so much information gained on the other side by Gen G, though they know the A main is empty.
Oh, the spot out. See Alpha trying to lurk his way forward into mid. This should tell you that it's going to be the hit on the B. Lakia just now getting the read, starting to move. 20 seconds remaining on the clock.
Severe now
Ash.
planting.
Everything's quiet here at Market. Sets up a
Spike
smoke
planted.
onto main. Paranoia sent across to Market. Severe with one more teleport. Takes it, gets out. The spray just a hair off.
Yeah,
Rolling Thunder at the ready, now going to be set. Ash with a reposition, teleports into the corner. Fault line, not sure if it's going to connect, but Lakia looking for the jump, and eventually he's able to find it.
Okay,
Alpha here now
Lakia.
going to be taken out. Both remaining players for Fnatic trying to defend this spike from main, but there's the setup!
Oh,
as the
Vekash!
Cash knocks them down! The 3K to take it over the finish line.